Long white beard and crooked staff feet tramps along with folks all left with a wrinkle in his eye as he passes them by. The old man of the mountain. Long white beard and crooked staff feet tramps along with folks all left with a wrinkle in his eye as he passes them by. The old man of the mountain. Long white beard and crooked staff feet tramps along with folks all left with a wrinkle in his eye as he passes them by. The old man of the mountain. Long white beard and crooked staff feet tramps along with folks all left with a wrinkle in his eye as he passes them by. The old man of the mountain. Sleeps with the stars for a tent. Will the beast spread a feast when he's hungry? And God charges no man. He'll live as long as you're free and laugh at fools like you and me. Often sigh and wish that I were the old man of the mountain.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to my live stream. How is everyone this evening?
You're doing good, just... Yeah.
I'm doing good.
So far so good. Staying busy, yeah.
Hello to everyone in the Discord voice chat, as well as everyone in the stream chat. You guys want to...
I'm back.
Hello. Hello. Oh my goodness, I love your avatar, by the way. I recognize that... I think I recognize that bunny character.
That's my Sona's. Well, one of them is my Sona, the other is his girlfriend, you know.
Ah. So you guys want to go ahead and introduce yourselves?
Yeah, I am Sean Darvis. I hope to be a writer and great artist. I am studying both, and I'm also reading the Bible more.
Very cool. Very good. That's good for you. Okay. Next up, who wants to introduce themselves? If you feel comfortable doing so.
Okay, well, I'm Bixel Shefton. Let's see. Well, best known as Second Life's Fox reporter, and let's see, and it was with a little help from Jen. I published one novel. She did the cover art.
Aw. Well, you did all you did all the heavy lifting.
Thank you.
You wrote the actual novel. Okay. Anyone else want to introduce themselves for those who have not been to one of my streams before?
Hello, I'm Super Skulls. I'm an artist. I do basically whatever I want, basically.
Cool. Okay. Is there anyone else? I know there's like more of you here.
Yeah, I just showed up.
So I'm Tanya or Dawn and I'm a musician, and I also am studying to be a sort of a medicine person for my people in my tribe. So
Cool.
that's a little bit about me.
Very cool.
Oh.
Oh, and I see that Gamer Girl is here.
Hi.
It's good to have you back.
Yeah, after a 20-hour train ride.
Yeah, oh, that's right. You had a trip recently. How'd that go?
Took forever.
I can imagine, but it was worth it, right?
Yeah.
So that doesn't sound too promising.
I was going to introduce my boyfriend, but he's in bed right now.
Aw.
Sadly.
Oh, thank you.
A really long train ride for sure.
Oh, thank you for the bits. Someone
Anyway,
sent bits. Thank you so much.
Anyway, I can introduce myself. So, hi. I'm
Hi.
Artist Gamer Girl. People call me Artist for short. I am a 2D artist. I do digital art and I do sketches.
And her art is very good.
Yep.
Okay, so I think that's everybody.
Oh wait,
okay.
I didn't get a chance to introduce yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No worries. I am the Speedy Patriot, and I feel like the odd one out because, well, I'm currently in school to be an aircraft mechanic.
Cool.
That's mainly what I've been doing.
You should talk to my friend Sky. I think you two would get along.
I would love to, actually.
Why are you the odd one out?
Well, I'm not really, I haven't really pursued any art or writing, so...
Well, that
that's
doesn't...
why I feel a little odd out.
Well, that doesn't really make you the odd one out, I don't think.
Same.
Yeah. I mean, you're part of the group,
True.
like,
Good point.
yours is every much as part of the group as anyone else.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, what do we want to talk about this evening? Anyone have an idea for a topic?
Oh, I open to most anything, though. The Second Life, I guess the big thing is the fantasy fair.
Oh, that's right. That's going on, huh?
Yes, it is. Well, to those who don't know, the Fantasy Fair is a yearly event in Second Life which raises money for the American Cancer Society.
Cool.
And there's all kinds of things to do here.
Yeah,
Let's see,
they're always doing something for charity, which I love. Like they have the ALS thing that they do every year.
I think I'll have to look into that. Can one of y'all spell it out for me, like in chat later, so I can take a look at it?
Yeah. Oh, hold
I got
on.
an
Hold on.
actual.
Oh, someone else sent bits. Awesome. Thank you so much. Oh, you use bits to. What is that? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Cool. All right. What? I'm reading the chat here. Oh, hey, Straight Fox. How you doing? How are you doing? I am. Saw something here. What was it? What is the highest rank of a popcorn army colonel?
haha.
I don't. What is that? You guys seem to know what that is.
So the question was, what is the highest rank of popcorn army? And the answer is colonel.
Okay. Oh God. I'm so slow. Oh my God.
No, it's okay. I think that it would have been a little better
That's
if they put
funny.
it like in a separate message, because then
That's
it would have. But I know that also sometimes what's it called? Twitch can like say no, too many messages too fast. Like so, I can understand why they did it that way too.
Probably. I don't have that set up on my. Hold on. I got my dog in here again in case you start hearing noises in here.
No problem.
Gracie, stop! Stop! Be a good girl, okay? Be a good girl. I don't have that setting on my Twitch where, it makes you pause and it gives you so many minutes before you can post again. I don't do that to people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I had a topic suggestion.
Okay, go for it.
You're welcome to as the owner of the Discord, you're welcome to veto it. But I heard someone was studying the Bible, so I don't know if anyone wants to talk about just general spirituality or anything like that. But up to you.
Well, I usually try to steer clear of I try to steer. I mean, publicly, I try to steer clear of talk about religion.
Yeah, that's fine.
And
I just figured, that's why I'm like, it's up to you if you want to veto it, and that's okay. I'm okay with that.
Spiritual. I consider myself a very spiritual person. But just publicly, because you don't want to ruffle any feathers,
Understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can talk about something else. I would. Yeah.
It's not a bad. It's not that it's a bad topic. It's just one of those things that if it has any potential for causing any drama, I'd rather stay away from it.
Fair enough.
It just also kind of depends on the audience, right?
Exactly. Okay, well, let's see. But I'll take other suggestions if you have them. Or what?
So, one thing I've been thinking about is buying some stuff for a travel thing.
A travel
I've
thing,
been
okay.
doing.
Really?
Yeah,
okay, well, let's
visiting someone. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Travel's always interesting. You want to elaborate on that, or?
Well, the main thing is I want to get a backpack because, well, I feel like I need to start getting a backpack, and the one I've been eyeing the most is the Air City Pack Pro 2.
I'm gonna look at that one.
Wait, you own that one?
Oh.
Oh no, I was saying I'm gonna look it up. I want to see what it looks like. I might consider it myself, actually. I do probably need a new backpack anyway.
Oh. I'm again getting into the messages here in the chat. Miracle Captor says, or Miracle Captor 714 says, what kind of pupper? And how old is your pupper? She's a black pug, and she is almost 11 years old. She's going to be 11 years old in, I think, next week.
Aw,
Yeah,
that's awesome.
yeah. Let's see here.
That's a well-grown dog right there.
I'm sorry?
I was saying that's a well-grown dog.
Yeah, she's also very well trained, which is incredible. I think that's, I don't know, I think that's just good breeding. But speaking of which, she's asking me to take her out. I know,
I can relate to.
she always waits until I start my stream to ask me to take her out. So
I can relate to that.
I probably should have taken her out before the stream, but okay. I didn't think she had to have to go this soon because I just took her out. So I'm going to just turn my mic off just for a moment, and I will be back in a minute. Okay?
Okay.
Yes, then we should turn our mics off.
Yeah, just for now, and then I'll be right back.
Oh,
Okay.
you wanted to turn our mics off?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, I am back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Okay.
I don't know if you saw. I made a little joke on the chat in the text chat.
Okay.
You scroll up a little bit. I put a GIF.
Oh, hold on a
I
second.
said, when this chat looks like when Panda Jen gets back.
Hang on a second. Hold on. Sorry, there's so many windows open right now. Okay.
Yeah, a few.
Okay, let's see here. Normally I would be watching the ducks, but they... Okay, so okay. Actually, while Jen's gone, I'm gonna get a drink. If I'm not back before she is, just let her know if she asks. And now, is that what you were trying to?
No, scroll up. No, you have to scroll up on the chat.
Okay. Oh,
it got pushed.
It's a GIF. I see it now.
What the chat looks like when Panda Jen gets back. You told everyone to like behave. I didn't say behave, but I was just like, oh yeah, like guys.
It's like I leave you alone for 5 minutes.
Yes, and I was just like, yep, that's what it's gonna look like when Panda Jen gets back.
That's fantastic.
You're gonna have to show I don't know if you can show the stream because they're not gonna be able to see that. But.
No. Just basically the GIF is of a guy. He's got pizzas and he's coming in and like he's coming into an apartment and he's horrified to find that the place is on fire, among other things. That's the best way I can describe what's going on here.
Oops.
Okay, so
Not the way you want to cook your pizza.
not at all. By the way, for those who are wondering, and I just noticed before I left that my avatar is not on or my what do they call it?
Yeah,
my VTuber is not here. I don't know why it's not here, and I don't know. Oh, you know what? I know why, because I didn't turn it on. That is why. So that was the one thing I was forgetting. It's always something. It's always something. So you sit there, okay, I think I got everything ready, and you just can't get it out of your mind. Okay, there's something I'm forgetting. I just know it. Okay, so I have to go in here and grab it really quick. I apologize. Just try to get this fired up. I can't stop laughing at that GIF.
Oh, I'm glad I made you laugh.
It's hilarious. Okay, I've almost got her up. Come on. All right, there she is. Is she showing up? There she is. Okay. Give her a moment. Start moving. It kind of lags a little bit. There she goes. She's moving now. Okay. All right. And get back to things as usual. Okay, so what were we talking about before I had to leave? Somebody was talking about a backpack.
Yeah.
Someone's talking about a backpack.
Oh yes, traveling. Somebody was talking about traveling.
Right, and you guys were talking about backpacks. Somebody, I think Tony said that they had a similar one or something.
Oh no, I didn't say anything. I'm just saying that's what the conversation was.
Okay, all right. Well,
somebody else was talking about it though, not me.
Are we still on that conversation or?
Well, we all muted, so it kind of.
Yeah, it's just kind of all in the air right now. Okay, let me think.
We can just start from you, unless said person wants to say more about it. But I can't remember who it was.
Yeah, it's up to you. I mean, do you want to talk more about it or?
No, it's so what are you working on? I guess is a good topic because I
guess we should. That's right.
Me?
That's right. Put all the focus on me. All the pressure's on me now. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay, so I am working on. Let me go ahead and zoom it out so you guys can see. So I'm working on a commission.
Oh, it's really pretty. That one, yes.
Yeah, I'm still working on it.
That's pretty. Yeah.
Thanks.
Oh, it was so zoomed in the entire stream. I was like, ooh, what's this?
Yeah.
I can't even. I couldn't even make out what part of the picture you're working on because I saw lines and I'm like, oh,
yeah, it's
something is being
April.
worked on, but it doesn't look like anything
Yeah.
yet.
So it's a commission for April, and please forgive me, April, if you're watching this and I butcher your last name. Mundane? Anyway, she wanted a picture of her Sona in Sonic form.
Aw.
Or Sonic OC, so that's what I've been working on.
I don't know if I ever mentioned this at all, but the way you draw Sonic OCs is very unique, like in a way. It's like
Really?
it feels like a mix between Sonic and Disney. At least, like, an older hand-drawn Disney style.
Really? Oh, thank you very much. I'm just like drawing it the best way I know how. I try to make it more Sonic, but I kind of try to I try to make it look more like a Sonic style. But, like anything that I draw, I like to put my own little spin on things.
Yeah. I've seen some artists do it, but lately I've seen others not quite doing it as much.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm not one to judge. Like, as far as I'm concerned, like, draw it however, like, whatever best suits you.
We got a first-time chatter in the stream chat. Oh God, again, forgive me if I butcher your... I know who this is, and I feel horrible, but I'm about to butcher your screen name, and I do apologize. Astui Kodama? If I'm not saying that right, please tell me. Okay. Opal Plants 123 greets. Hello there. Says Mega Man Stitch 87. Jen in the Big Panda House. Okay. I don't know what that means, but thank you. You're fine. I'm not too picky. Okay. Thank you, Astui. I really appreciate it. I have a hard time pronouncing people's screen names a lot of the time. Tim Kangaroo, greetings. Hello. Stellar Eclipse is here. Stellar Eclipse MLP. Welcome in. Oh, hello, Stellar. Nice to have you here. Hey, Tim. I'm just getting caught up on the chat here. Let's see. Reference to the big blue house that your voice VR reminds me of it. Oh, are you talking about Bear in the Big Blue House? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a blast from the past.
And the big purple house. It's like a, yeah.
That's a major blast from the past.
Or Bear in the Big Blue. Yeah, that's a blast from the past. Wow. That's like...
Oh, wait. It's on Disney Plus.
I figured it would be. It was on for quite a while, wasn't it? I mean, it was one of their most popular, kids shows.
I had to...
But as a kid, I had no idea, it was tied to Disney in any way.
Yeah, it was one of their Disney Junior, or whatever they were calling it back then.
Yeah,
and that moon used to scare me.
Are you serious? Really? Why?
Yeah.
If you don't mind my asking.
Well, it's scary because it's uncanny. Because it's just a moon with a face, just like the moon from Majora's Mask.
You know what?
I can see that.
As far as kids shows go and puppets are concerned, and not really. I mean, by the time these shows came out, I was in middle school or whatever, and I just wasn't into this stuff. But I will say this: the puppets from Between the Lions were just so perfect. Just character design wise, just everything. I mean, they were adorable, and I actually, I love looking at them.
Have you ever seen the Longhouse Tales?
The what?
The Longhouse Tales.
I am not familiar with that. No, you say you say Longhouse Tales.
Yes.
I'm familiar with longhouses in Northern Pacific tribes. The longhouses.
It's a puppet.
It's another puppet show.
It's another puppet show? Wait a minute. What am I thinking of?
It's a puppet show. It's in a similar style as In Between the Lions.
Okay.
It's a puppet show with a bunch of animals, and it's primarily native stories.
Okay, that's kind of what I figured it was.
Screenshot in the. Can I send a screenshot in the chat if it helps?
I'm just gonna look something up here real quick so I can make sure that I don't sound like an absolute idiot. But I
Okay.
know I'm kind of familiar with these.
Now I'm
Yeah.
kind of interested in watching this one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a really
So-
cute show.
I'm sorry.
It's cute puppets, cute animals. There's a skunk, there's a fox, there's all sorts of.
That sounds
cute
cool.
animals. Yeah.
I have to try. Okay, so I'm
Well,
looking.
you have,
So I'm sorry. When you say longhouses, and this is what I was thinking of, and I'm reading this off of Google. Native American longhouses were large, communal, rectangular, bark-covered timber dwellings used primarily by northeast woodland tribes. So I was close. Okay, so yeah, that's what I was thinking of when you mentioned longhouses.
That's what it's in reference to, yes.
That's what I thought. Okay. Okay, and somebody was talking, and I think I interrupted them, and I'm very sorry for that.
Yeah, I was just saying that it's a puppet show and it's primarily native stories, and it's really worth watching. It's really cute.
Where do you know? Like, have any idea where I could check that out, or?
I
it
think
looks like it's on Prime, but you need like
I think YouTube has episodes.
Oh, cool. Okay, yeah, because that sounds like something I'd be interested in seeing.
Yeah, Longhouse Tales full episodes. I'm seeing it here on YouTube,
Cool.
Oh yeah.
and it looks like it's the entirety of it. I don't know if it's the entirety of it, but it looks like it might be.
I'll take what I can get. It sounds like a cute show.
The only thing I'd add is that I've seen some of these puppet shows growing up. I was kind of the audience for them.
Oh yeah.
As it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Between the Lines, it debuted right around the time I was growing up. Like, it premiered the same year I was born, actually. Go figure.
Okay.
Man, for me, these shows premiered kind of either right as I was born or just before I was born. Like Bear in the Big Blue House, that started like 3 years before I was born.
Does Blue's Clues count as a puppet show? Because the little dog kind of had that kind of a puppet animation feel to him.
Well,
Actually, Blue is a she.
There is a spin-off. There is
She. You're right. I'm sorry. You're right. Blue was a girl.
Well, but that's not Blue's Clues. It's kind of its own separate thing. The main Blue's Clues is just done with animation.
It's done like with animation, but the little dog just kind of had kind of a puppeteering, like
it was cutout animation.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
it was.
Yeah, cutout animation. That's what I'm talking about.
Like a lot of it was that the animation was actually done on, of all things, Photoshop, which surprised Adobe, and they actually told Adobe themselves were confused as to how they were able to get the animation from Blue's Clues on their Photoshop. Like, at this point, like, Flash was in its infancy when Blue's Clues was starting production.
It was it was like in the 90s for the most part, right?
It debuted in 1996.
Yeah.
And like what we know as Flash, like, it only debuted
which is
in
now
1996,
horribly discontinued. Flash,
Yeah.
Sorry.
What, Adobe Flash? Yeah.
Yeah, Adobe Flash. You were talking about Flash, and you were talking about Flash at the time, and I said, and I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm sorry. I said, which is unfortunately now discontinued.
Yeah, that's in peace.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, go on. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's basically what I. Yeah, and one thing that
You okay, dude?
Yeah.
One thing I was thinking of is some people suggested that I get a puppet version of my bunny maid, especially since I've already have kind of done funny videos with the plush I have. That kind of would fit a puppet version, and yeah.
That'd be really cute, actually. I would love to see that.
Yeah, Yeah.
Yeah. I've been wanting to get a puppet of my characters, like puppets of my characters made for years now.
Aw,
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
they're
would
so
actually be
expensive though.
pretty cute.
Yeah, I would love to like get a Pendagen puppet. It's just unfortunately they're just so expensive.
Is it going to be like a sort of like a sock puppet, or are we talking like full on, with limbs and everything?
No, full on limbs and everything.
Yeah.
Ooh, sweet.
Yeah. I know a girl who makes them, and she does like amazing puppets and puppet work. And and I've been talking to. I was at a potluck last weekend at the Prancing Skill Tear. She and I were kind of talking about, I might commission one from her. I mean, whenever I can afford it, which is I don't know when that's ever going to be.
I might consider commissioning one too if you want to send a link and I can take a look.
I'd have to get her. I'd have to find her on. I think she's on Telegram, and I'd have to get you her info, which I can do later on if you want.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Right. It might be a good while. Could be either a couple months or possibly not until next year before I'm able to commission anyway.
Okay, cool. She did tell me that she doesn't commission copyrighted characters or something like that, like other people's characters. I think that's what she said. So, I mean, you'd have to ask her about that.
Well, it's a good thing my character's not copyrighted.
Exactly. Exactly.
Though it could be copylefted. I haven't checked yet.
Okay. Let's see what they have to say in the chat here. Let's see. Going back and forth between you guys and... Let's see. Okay, Mega Man Stitch 87 says, there are bloopers that JoJo and Titter swore. Really?
Oh.
Oh my goodness. That would be really entertaining. Mega Man, do you have a link to that? Or, I mean, I know you can't post it in this chat, but...
You can probably look it up and just say, like, Big Blue Bear in a Big Blue House cussing. I'm
you know what, I'm going to do that.
I think I did see something of that, actually. It was like between JoJo and that blue rat. Forgot his name.
Show us Skewy-less. I'm so sorry if I screwed up your name. Hello. Welcome to the live stream.
Taro and Ojo. I know which one you're talking about.
oh! I'm looking at your drawing that you posted in the chat here. Pop culture. It looks very good. I like that.
It does.
That's gorgeous. I figured you'd like it, Tanya.
Yeah. Where is it?
That's beautiful. Oh. What are you using to color? You said you use like colored pencils, right?
Are you talking to me?
I'm talking to popular culture. Yeah. Popular culture, nostalgia, and
sorry.
more. It's okay. That is beautiful. You said you use
Cinecolor colored pencils for adults.
Okay. Wow. That looks really
What's the story
great.
of that character?
Are you going to finish coloring that?
Oh yeah. That's just a test coloring.
That is beautiful.
That I printed on a separate piece of printed paper. After I finish that, I'm going to color the real drawing that it's actually on.
What's the?
Oh my god! Yeah, if you do commission this, I would love.
I am playing a storyline for them. Yes.
Oh man, and it says here if you want to commission it. Yeah, I mean, I would love to draw this character. This looks awesome. Looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah. I will say that anybody who wants to ever draw fan art of this character, I will say that to not be too discouraged if they can't get all the details right. I'm not expecting everybody to do that.
Just do your best. Do it how you do it. You know.
Yeah.
Are you willing to share a little bit of the story of this character?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I would love to hear it.
Yeah.
Okay, so this character is supposed to be a character for a web series I've been drawing for like many months now.
Okay.
It's for my alternate universe, like how I mentioned like a few streams ago.
Okay.
And as for this character, they're supposed to be like a indigenous Native American from Dallas, Texas.
Oh. Okay.
So like Comanche.
Right?
What'd you say?
So like Comanche
Oh,
or
I-
Apache on those. I don't know.
I don't know the name of the tribe she would be on just yet. I would have to look that up. It's like look up the history of like Indian tribes in like the Dallas area.
Tanya might be able to help you with that. He's pretty knowledgeable
Yeah.
about this stuff.
Yeah. So, but however, though, I do gotta say that this series actually takes place last year.
Okay.
But it's just like a character, like like a superhero kind of character.
Okay. Oh, cool. Like that.
Okay, I was partially right. I was wrong on Apache. Comanche, Kickapoo, Wichita, Taokoni, and Caddo would be the Dallas area territory lands. Those would be the tribes that were in that area.
Okay.
Oh, and some of them are apparently still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and her adversary is supposed to be like a colonel, like a colonel rattlesnake that revives dead people from the dead.
Oh, that's cool.
And then like killing machines.
Ooh. I like that.
Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty dark storyline. But I can't make it too violent, however, because it's PG-13.
I love the idea of a rattlesnake character. That just sounds so cool.
Yeah. And also, I do partially have the rattlesnake, like a construction of it, but I'm not quite finished with the construction yet because I plan on adding a little bit more to it. But I do got to warn you that the rattlesnake's design is a bit scary.
Oh, God. It takes a lot to scare me. I would love to see it. Like,
just give me a second. I'll show you guys.
Takes a lot to scare
Surely
me.
it can't be much scarier than the rattlesnake from Rango, right?
That's what I was thinking. Was the rattlesnake from Rango?
By the way,
That was a
I
great
think this
movie.
is a great topic.
Go ahead.
So, popular culture nostalgia and more just shared their character, and now we're getting more of their characters. Speedy Patriot just shared a character too, and if it's all good, I would love to hear more of Speedy Patriot's character after popular culture nostalgia and more is done, and then I would share. Maybe if you want, I can share some of mine as well.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
I would say just
That'd be wonderful.
mine.
Oh, hey, Hunchy, how you doing? Sorry.
Okay, I posted it.
Let me see.
That's beautiful.
That looks
I love
amazing.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem scary to me at all. I love this. I love that design. Oh, cool. He does remind me of the one from Rango.
Very suspicious.
Well, that's the kind of the thing that I was trying to avoid. Like, I was just trying to like avoid like making it too similar to that character.
Yeah, no, you don't want to.
I
don't think he looks like the Rambo snake or the Rambo. I said Rambo. Rango's.
That is cool, though. I really like that. But I like snakes, so I might be a little bit biased.
Now, I
you and me
find.
both, John. You and me both.
Do you want to hear a story about rattlesnakes?
Oh yeah, let's hear it. Let's hear it. Oh, also, I'm sorry. Sorry, I gotta just real quick. Speedy sent me something here. I think I love to commission Jen to remake. Yeah, Speedy, totally. If you want me to try to do a remake of that, that'd be great.
Yeah, I was saying that Speedy should can maybe share next if they want of their characters if they feel.
Yeah, go ahead.
That.
That'd be great. That would be awesome.
But I was going to say that the rattlesnakes. Real quick.
That would be awesome. Yeah. No, like go ahead and share them, and then we'll comment about it. That'd be fun.
Yeah. As I was saying, the rattlesnake, I actually based it off of rattlesnakes that I actually get in my area.
Really?
That's even better. I love.
Oh, that's so cool. That is way cool.
It's even better when it's so thought out like that. I love it. I was gonna say that rattlesnakes in one of my tribes one of my tribe's beliefs, I'm not trying not to say beliefs because it's more like our ways, but like our storytellers, right? We don't tell stories. We don't tell stories until it's winter time. And the reason we only tell stories in the winter time, like we tell our creation story, we tell all our tales and legends. The reason we tell them in the winter time and not on other times of year is because the rattlesnakes are out. And when the rattlesnakes are out, like they are right about now, if we tell our stories, the rattlesnakes will be listening, and then they'll slither away with our stories.
Ooh, that's wow! I like that. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And rattlesnake lore.
Ugh, love that.
So the reason why I haven't publicly shared that one, even though I'm almost finished with that construction, it's just because of what's been going on in my area with all the rattlesnake related deaths. I felt like it would just be too soon to post something like that.
I've been hearing about that on the news too, about all the rattlesnake.
Yeah.
I don't think I've been hearing about it. I'm kind of out of the loop on rattlesnakes.
Yeah, I actually do get rattlesnakes. Like during the peak of the pandemic, I actually had a rattlesnake on my front porch. It was actually the same one that rattlesnake is based off of.
Oh, nice. Okay. We get them out here in Hemet, mostly way out in Simpson Park. We get rattlesnakes way out in that east end of town. Over by near where the Ramona Bowl is. And those of you who have not been to Hemet, I'm sure don't know what I meant. But
Hemet.
Okay, you have. So you know what? Okay, so Simpson Park is kind of our I don't know, is it a national? I don't think it's a national. I don't think it's considered a national park, but it's just our big like hiking area, and it's one of the nicer, prettier places like to go if you ever visit Hemet. But
yeah, I have family that lives down there.
Okay, there are rattlesnakes all over in that area. So the best thing to do is like stay on the pathway. Don't veer off into the fields or anything because they hide in there. Yeah. Yeah.
You just got to be aware of your surroundings and just always look where you're walking on the trail.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And if you do come across a rattlesnake, you gotta just freeze and just back away slowly. Mm-hmm. You just gotta give it basically distance and respect. That's all you gotta do, and it'll just slither away.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to antagonize it. It's the last thing you want to do.
Yeah, because it'll bite you, obviously, and you'll need to get medical attention right away.
Exactly.
It's pretty much they'll respect you if you respect them, more or less.
Yep. When we lived out in Cathedral City, we got snakes and scorpions like all the time. I remember once I was little, and there were these baby snakes. So there was 3 of them slithering along the what do they call that? The baseboard. It's in my room. And I freaked, and this is before, I actually wound up really liking snakes. I was just a kid, so they scared me at the time. And I started freaking out. And then, of course, we would get scorpions in the house constantly. Because we lived basically, it was, there weren't very many houses built at the time. And it was mostly all desert. So whatever critters, would wander in from across the street and they make themselves at home. I don't remember seeing any rattlesnakes, though, thank God. But
also,
the only time I've
is
seen
there more?
any rattlesnakes were actually in zoo. Those were the only times I saw any of them.
I was going to ask if there's anything else popular culture and nostalgia Nora wanted to share, and if not, if Speedy Patriot wanted to share about their character.
Yes, absolutely.
One more thing I wanted to share.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go for it.
Earlier in the text chat, I actually shared my birthday cake I had last Saturday.
Oh, let me see.
Yeah, you might have to scroll up a bit, and I also shared some of my birthday presents I got as well.
What am I looking at here?
See that?
Ooh,
Nick.
that is beautiful. I like that.
Oh, I see you're a
You see the
Pittsburgh
cake.
fan.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
What flavor is that cake?
It's for penguins.
You like the Penguins, huh?
Yeah, but the Ducks are obviously my favorite hockey team.
Oh, well, that I already know. Yeah, because aren't you like, you're like based out of California? You're Southern California too, ain't you?
Yeah, I'm SoCal.
Yeah. Um, that's a beautiful cake.
Yeah, and
That's
yes, I had the maraschino cherry on top.
perfect. These are some, wow.
If I may ask,
Okay.
what flavor is that cake?
It looks
German chocolate.
Delicious.
Yeah, what's on German chocolate is coconut molasses on the top. That's what all that like tannish flaky stuff is.
Mm.
Yeah, and also it's a layered cake too. And the reason why it's called German chocolate, it's not because it actually came from Germany. It's because the chef who invented the recipe, his last name was literally German.
Huh.
Yeah, that's actually his last name was German.
You learn something new every day.
That actually explains a lot. Like, because I've had chocolate from Germany and it looked nothing like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think 2 years ago my mother went to Germany. She brought home some chocolate from the country, and I tried it. It was pretty good, but probably not as good as it would have been considering it was on a plane for like almost 24 hours.
Wow. But I will say that every single cake I've ever had from the Vaughn's Bakery is so amazing. I've had their cookies and cream, their red velvet, their carrot cake, their chocolate fudge. I mean, it's all just heavenly cakes.
That's just all sounds incredible.
Whenever I'm able to travel again, I might try and visit that bakery if possible.
So, Speedy, since you're talking already, Speedy Pager, did you want to talk about your characters?
Well, before you do that, I'm sorry. I just want to go
yeah.
ahead and again, I just want to make sure that the
Sorry,
people. No, it's okay. I just want to make sure the people in the stream chat are also getting attention. Justice Cooper says, "Yo, hello there, welcome." Okay, go ahead.
All right. So I'm still kind of fully fleshing out every detail for my OC, but basically, well, he's a three-tailed Arctic fox. He's kind of similar to Tails in a way. Like, he got that ability to fly with his own tails. One thing that really makes him stand out from anybody is, well, his choice in footwear. I'm sure if y'all looked at the picture, basically, the inspiration for his shoes came from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. If anybody remembers that dark scene.
I do.
Yeah. Yes, I do.
And I've drawn those shoes enough to know what he's talking about.
Yeah, just keep the shoes away from turpentine.
Yep. Think it was turpentine, acetone, and benzene to be exact.
Ooh.
Yeah. A lot of people love it, and funny enough, like some people that I've talked to actually eventually got to the point of like, man, I wish I had shoes like them. So I think I may have potentially started a cult.
Well, the shoe fits, wear it.
They are super fun to draw. I will say that.
Yeah. But yeah, I've been trying to like figure out the shoe's abilities and all, but well, what I've got so far, they have elastic tongues that are pretty strong, so they can work like grappling hooks.
Oh, cool.
They also can kind of, in a way, control the wearer's leg movements, so help them with like if they're trying to dance or if they need to dodge or kick. That's a pretty big help.
Ooh, that's cool.
Do you imagine your story like a video game?
I never thought of it that way. I mean, the closest I could think of would be, if we're going down video game route, closest I could think of would probably be most like an RPG, like Fallout 3 or Fallout 4.
Mm-hmm.
You had me at
Because
Fallout.
like yeah, basically he starts out. When I started writing his backstory, he started out on a deserted island after. I'm still trying to decide whether it's going to be a plane crash or a ship sinking at sea. Most likely plane crash because this guy is also a pilot. So his plane crashes, he washes up on shore, and somehow in the middle of the ocean he had lost his shoes, but they washed up on shore as well. And apparently this island's enchanted, and it made his shoes gain sentience. And eventually they found each other.
Okay, that's the origin of that. Pretty cool.
Yeah. It's very
Thanks.
cool.
And trying to think what else. So eventually he meets his boyfriend. Like his boyfriend gets stranded on that island, and they eventually find a way to get off the island. They build like a boat and sail off to shore. This is basically like Castaway, if you will. Now that I think about it.
Another great reference.
Yep. Well, at least I don't have to worry about losing Wilson.
Wilson.
Yeah,
I love that. I do love that. I do love that movie.
Yeah. Oh man, 4 years on that island definitely had to be rough.
Oh yeah.
I think one.
Is that how long your character was there too, or not as much?
Sorry, go ahead.
Is that how long your character was in the island too, or not as much?
Not as much. I was thinking having him be there like at least a couple weeks, a month at most.
Yeah.
So
very cool. And by the way, I do love I do love your OC and his boyfriend, and I've drawn them a few times, and they're just so adorable together.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
By the way, he now has his own sentient shoes as well. So
say that again.
No longer barefoot.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
My boyfriend, he now has his own sentient shoes, so he's no longer barefoot.
Yeah. Are they the same ones that I've drawn him in before?
Yeah, they are.
Or has he gotten new ones since then?
No, they're the same ones.
Okay.
I mean, he has other shoes, but they're not sentient.
All right. Yeah, the whole sentient shoes thing, and now that I know, like, your characters, their backstory, that just makes me want to draw them more. That makes them very interesting. Yeah. No, I love it. It's awesome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, do you remember that picture of your Sonic OC that I commissioned?
Oh, the one of her fixing the speaker?
Oh, well, that was one of them. I was also thinking of the other one where her shoes were set.
Oh, that one. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
Oh. I'll hold on. I'll go ahead and in the chat here, the one that I was talking about. Let's see. I gotta find it in here. Oh shoot! No, I don't have it here. I'm gonna have to go over to DeviantArt to find it.
And I don't know if after that you'd like me to share my characters.
You can if you want. I was just about to show you guys the picture that I was talking about that I did for him of our Sonic OCs.
I can wait until after you find the picture.
You can go. You can go ahead and you can go ahead. It's fine. I'm just looking for it. You go right ahead and let's tell us about your character.
Okay. I'm trying to find some pictures that are have multiples of them so that I can just kind of show them all at once.
Okay.
I should have looked before I was while I was talking, but I was paying attention to what people were saying, so I didn't actually what's it called? I didn't actually look for a picture to share.
So cute.
But I will get something momentarily here. Yeah, I have several. I think I'm going to share these two. I think that'll be fine. Yeah, these are saying, oh, there's the Speedy Patriot shoes, the sentient shoes.
Yep.
And then I just shared some of my characters.
I love these. I've drawn the fox character before, I remember. I think I did him. There was a male and a female.
Yep.
Yeah.
And my story is the story behind them is it's pretty. They're the story is pretty. It's like a tribe that's based on the two tribes that I come from, kind of a mix of the two. So like the cultural things that happen throughout the year are like a little bit of the two of them. Some of the sacred places that are sacred to my peoples here of the two tribes are sacred to them, and it sort of takes place in the 1800s, in the mid-late 1800s.
Awesome.
And I imagine them a little bit more in the prairie side of my family. So this would be like closer to Cheyenne, but also the Arizona side of my family where the Tohono O'odham people are. And so, yeah, it's a combination of them, and it's sort of it's a combination of slice of life to kind of like showing what day-to-day life is like in like a very in-person kind of way, not like an I don't want it to be like a documentary, right? I just want to like you're there with people, with these characters that you get to know, and you get to see their routines and their way of life. And also it's a story about war as they defend themselves from the US cavalry.
Yeah, that's what we did to the Native Americans. I mean, practically trying to, well, I don't want to get too like political, or not political, that's not probably not the right word, but I don't want to get too, but yeah, what we did, like trying to wipe them off the face of the planet practically, is just screwed up as hell. I mean, and that's an understatement.
I didn't hear what someone said something, but we didn't hear it.
I was basically saying that what we did, or what they did, like as screwed up. I was saying it was an understatement.
That's what I just said. That it was an absolute understatement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and on that, not on that note, but on this note of stories, I was thinking of like, oh, popular culture, nostalgia, and more is telling a story of a different region, which is really cool, because there's so many regions, and there's actually, this could be a fun quiz. People like quizzes, right? We love them in school. Just kidding. But how many do anyone know how many federally recognized tribes there are in the U.S.?
No, actually.
Take a guess.
I would say maybe about 100.
So 100. Hwachi says 7.
I was about to say at least over a dozen. Like, at least, if you want me to give an exact number, I'm gonna guess at least like 15.
Okay. Yeah. No. Just whatever. It's not like I'm not quizzing you for real.
No. I'm gonna guess between 15 to 30, maybe.
Yeah. You did say federally recognized tribes, so
yes,
there's definitely a lot more.
Yeah, I would imagine.
So Bixel says, in general, at the time they were seen as obstacles to American progress, sometimes were such as the Red Sticks Rebellion around 1807. We keep losing Sean Darvis. I hope they're okay.
Yeah. There might be having internet issues.
So now I guess I'll reveal the correct answer. There are 573 federally recognized tribes in the U.S.
That's even better than I would have. Yeah, that's wow.
Guess that was the closest one.
Yes. So when I mentioned that, so you know how Europe, every country is a different like culture, right? Anyone within the European countries, there are multiple, like southern France is not the same as northern France, just to give an example, right?
Yeah.
Like, so you think about like 573 different cultures and different and actually some of them share languages more or less, or some have similar languages, but you know what I mean. is so many different cultures, and there's so many stories to tell. Like, and that's the reason I brought that up, is because I love that popular culture nostalgia and more. I don't know if you have another name you want to be called. I don't mind saying the whole
Actually,
thing.
you
But
can just call me either Brandon or PCNNM.
okay, PCM Menendez or Brandon. Okay. Yeah, it's really cool that you're telling a different region, and there's so many regions to talk about and so many tribes to talk about. So I like that it's like you can tell such different stories, and of course yours is a little bit more in the leading fantasy since it takes place in the modern day, but still, you know, there's, I'm kind of telling my story based on, sort of what I've learned from my people and my culture, which is going to be so different than the next person who's from a different tribe or who is portraying a different tribe. You know what I mean? So it's really cool. I just like that. And I don't know. Did anyone have any questions about my story, about my characters, anything?
This sounding interesting. So if you want to say a little more about it, no problem with me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just listening.
Yeah. But did anyone want to ask anything about any aspects? I guess maybe that'll help me steer what I talk about, because I can talk about it forever, but I don't want to like take up the whole chat either.
Well, I do have a question.
Yeah.
You said your story, like you did say it was a mix of two different tribes. Which ones were they again? Or I don't remember.
Well, I am Tohono O'odham. That's one tribe, Tohono O'odham, from Arizona, and Cheyenne from like the Great Plains. No, my family's from South Dakota, but the reservation's actually in Montana.
Cheyenne, I think I do recognize, but you may have to spell out the other one if that's okay with you. I would like to read more about them.
Yeah, there we go.